morning and welcome back to a Joyful Life vlog. I'm Sarah Joy and we are starting week 3 of the series. So let's get going. I have a big week this week, sort of. I'm working 6 days in a row. Thankfully, school is a light week, and I also have 2 weeks off starting on Sunday. I'm going to use that 2 weeks off wisely, of course, and work on like my final paper, work on reading some resources, work on getting things organized. So I'll still be doing some productive things towards school without the pressure of actually having to do it. So that will be nice. It is currently Thursday, the 19th of December, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I have to work at 10. It was supposed to be an ugly sweater day and an ugly sweater contest, and I did buy a truly heinous ugly sweater. I'm going to go get it and show you the sweater, and then I'll explain why I'm not wearing it. Yes, I totally know that these do not match, and I'm not intending to do it. But there is my truly ugly, heinous Christmas sweater, and I love it because it's so ugly, and I was looking forward to it. Why am I not wearing it? The tencel is an absolute sensory nightmare. It feels like soft and feels like it would be okay, except that it creates bulk in weird places, and it's itchy. So, no ugly Christmas sweater for me. There's the back. This is what happens when you have sensory issues. Sometimes you think like, my sensory issues are mild, I will be okay. And some days I am. And maybe I would have been okay wearing this on another day because I touched the tinsel before and it felt okay to me. And I was like, oh, it's not so bad. I should be able to make it. But that was a few days ago. And today, utter nightmare. So not happening. All right, we're going to start by making a cup of English breakfast tea. I'm going to put some keto brains in it, and then we're going to start our breakfast, and then hopefully I can get a little bit of editing done before I have to go to work, because yeah, it's just a day. My life is just busy, and this is your snapshot into it, and this is how I function. Breakfast this morning. I have my English breakfast tea with my keto brains, so that's a nootropic creamer. In there I have my water, 6 eggs, and 6 sausages. I was going to make a protein power bowl, but I changed my mind last minute. And then I'll show you what I have packed for lunch momentarily. As you can see, my lunch is packed, so I am packing a Celsius today because, well, I know I'm going to need it. Then I'm still in the process of getting rid of things in my refrigerator that are not triple B and E, and I'm having some cheese cubes. This is way more cheese than I would normally eat, but it is what it is. Then I have 2 egg life wraps with turkey and butter mayo. Hopefully that will keep me pretty full. I'm bringing this because they are going to be serving us lunch today at work, but I don't know if there's anything that I could eat. So it's always better to have safe food with me, and that's what I have. Well, I'm going to go eat my breakfast and hopefully try to edit a little bit on video. All right, I'm getting ready to leave for work. I totally had an outfit change. I felt bad not wearing a Christmas sweater. While this is not going to win any awards for being ugly, I at least am dressed for Christmas, and that makes me feel better. I got 20 minutes of editing, which was awesome. I got all the music that I needed edited. Now I still have to go back and tweak the video quality and the sound and get everything like that adjusted and then do a rewatch. So I've still got probably like 2 more hours on the video, and I need to get it done tonight. So it's gonna be a late night for me. Hopefully I'll get a fair amount of school done while at work. I just have to read stuff today, which is good. And then I have to come home and I've got to restart my walking challenge tonight because I didn't do it yesterday. And that's also going to make for a late night, but hopefully it'll get done. In the meantime, I'm getting ready to make some more tea because I just want some more tea. So let's go make my tea. I'll show you which one I'm making to bring to work, and then I have got to leave so I can be on time. I've already heated my water, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get that poured in my cup. I'll leave some space in there because I'm going to make some ultra chai spice, which is a nice Christmassy feeling tea. Although I drink this any time of year because I just love it. And I'm trying to get through like my Twinings because I like Cinnamon Sunset by Harney and Sons better, but it's okay. So we're going to enjoy another glass of tea. This one will not have any keto brains or creamer in it. And tea does have less caffeine than coffee. And I'm trying to I drink a lot of tea anyway, but I'm trying to make sure for triple B and E I can still get some decent caffeine. I think this is one I can drink without sugar. I'll test it before I actually put some sugar in it, but we'll see. All right, well, I'm gonna let that steep and I'm gonna head off to work.
Lunch was provided to us today at work, and these were the selections that I made. So I have a salad, some mixed veggies, herb chicken, and ham.
I just got home a little bit ago and talked with my daughter. We're getting ready to run an errand. Work was good. They did provide us lunch, and I was able to find some fairly keto-friendly things. I was halfway through the ham when I realized it was kind of sweet, but it is what it is. And then I didn't eat my lunch at work that I packed. And then I was so ready to just be done because I stared at spreadsheets for 8 hours today, filling in spreadsheets and information. And it wasn't hard. It was just my brain is tired and I'm done. I was tired of looking at the computer screen. My wrist feels it. And I walked out and left my lunch. So that isn't fantastic because I also had an empty water bottle in there that I needed to bring home and refill. It is what it is. And well, now I'm home. Haven't done any homework. I was supposed to walk today, but honestly, homework is more important at this point in the game. So I'm just going to attempt to walk tomorrow because this just is how my life is going for me. And I still have to finish editing a video. But in the meantime, we're going to go run up to Publix and see if we can get a prime rib. And I might just pick up a salad or something there. We have some ground beef that's left over, but I don't know. I'm just not in the mood for that right now. So I might take advantage of being able to get a salad, but I will check in soon. We weren't successful in getting a prime rib. They were just too pricey, even on the sale. All the ones they had were almost $100. And that was more than I wanted to spend. I was hoping for a smaller one, and they just didn't have a smaller one, so we didn't get any. But I did get chicken wings for dinner, so all right, well, I will check in tomorrow. Good morning. It's Friday, December 20th, and yes, I'm starting the clothes in today's section of the video in the same clothes that I started yesterday, but remember yesterday I changed. And these are still clean because I wore them for all of 15 minutes, so it became today's outfit. I know I mentioned last night that I forgot my lunchbox, which I did. So one thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to grab a pack of Quest chips, just because it could tide me over. If I really need something and I'm really hungry, the market at the hotel does sell like charcuterie type meats. I could go and get something there as well. It'll be a little pricey, but if I really need it, it will be there. So I'm going to heat some breakfast, show you what I'm going to have to eat, and then we're going to get this day rolling because I've got yet another busy day. So for my breakfast this morning, excuse me, I'm going to have my leftover beef stroganoff. I have a Celsius pack for work. And then we were in the live stream last night with Joe and Rachel, and Chris Bear mentioned taking one of the new lemon lime and the 2 cherry chill and pouring them in together. So we did this last night. It is cherry limeade. It is absolutely fantastic. If you like cherry limeade, definitely go try this. So that's what I have in my big Stanley. I also grabbed a handful of electrolytes to put in my purse to bring to work. So now I'm going to go eat my breakfast, try and read a little bit of stuff for school, and head out the door. It was totally a crazy day at work. So you're getting me faceless because I'm already in my jammies and my brain is ready to turn off. I did not get a chance to drink my Celsius today. Yeah, but I survived. So I have some ground beef with some butter and some cheese and some sparkling lemonade. So that is my meal for this evening, and I am definitely very hungry because breakfast was not enough, but I made it through the day, so I'm going to enjoy this for sure. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday, December 21st at about 7:15. I know this week has just been just focusing on my food, but honestly, it's been so busy at work. That's all that I have had time to do is just work and eat. And I'm just tired. Still battling whatever I'm battling. I think it's just the last lingering bits that don't want to go away, and I'm tired. I'm going to show you my new top, and it is a top. It's a tunic. It's a long flowy tunic. It's got books and there's plants and it's green, so I'm obsessed with it. And there's also like time turn, hourglass and things like this. This is from a company called Svaha. I found them on Facebook, and they focus in 100% cotton clothes, which is what I love. There's no tags, which I love, and they have fun sciencey, mathy type prints. This, of course, is a science one, so I got this print in this tunic, and then I got a short sleeve dress. I also have a very cute belt that I got from them that I'm wearing around the waist, and then I have on a pair of leggings. If I can remember, I'll turn the camera sideways and show you, or at least snap a picture for you. And yeah, I'm really, really excited about it. I got another literary book dress. I like it. This one to me reads a little bit more professional-ish, and maybe it's the colors because it's all pretty much one basic color. It's mostly green. The other one tends to read, it's got teapots on it, so I do love it, don't get me wrong. But this one I feel like it could wear to the work. The other one I'm not so sure, which is not necessarily a problem, but it is what it is. So let me pause here, and then I'll turn the camera, and I will show you my whole outfit. Yes! High five? Yes! Can we do it this side? High five? No, you could give huggies. All right. Can you go play? Here's the outfit. It's super cute, and it's a rare cold. It's only gonna be 60 degrees today, so I have on my fuzzy boots that I bought in North Carolina on an awesome deal because the lady didn't know what they were, and I got them for like 10 bucks in their Emu Australia boots that are a couple $100. I only get to wear them like once, maybe twice a year, but I'm taking advantage of it today, and I'm gonna wear them, and I'm feeling adorable. And check this out. Pockets, and I'm not talking small pockets. I'm talking deep, wide pockets. Could fit an entire water bottle in here, and yeah, So I'm loving it. So if you want to grab some of their stuff, there is a link down below. It's a referral link. It's not an affiliate link. But if you buy something, you get a discount, I believe, and then I get a little bit of a discount too. So check them out because I'm pretty happy with them. All right, I'm gonna make some tea because it's chilly. I'll probably make some tea to go today too, but we're gonna start with this. I'm using my Royal Albert 1900s. I believe this one is called Regency Blue. So yeah, really like this one. I like the colors on it. It's fancy. And I'm gonna have some Christmas tea. So once my tea is done steeping, I will start on breakfast. Water was getting hot, I went ahead and I packed my lunch. So I'm going to have a Celsius. The other day I grabbed this because it's delicious and I wanted an easy meal. I probably will not eat all of this. Most likely I won't. I'm just being lazy and don't want to put it in another container. So I grabbed the whole one and I grabbed pork rinds. I may or may not eat the whole bag of pork rinds, but it is what it is. So there's my lunch, and now I am going to get started on making some breakfast. So here is my breakfast. I have 5 scrambled eggs and cheese and 6 sausage patties. So I'm going to go enjoy that, and then I am going to make some tea to go, and then wrap up and head to work. Making my tea to go, I am using the London Fog, which I love. Let me take my tea bags out. And I'm just going to sweeten it with some sucralose. Really think I could put a little bit more water in there, but we'll give it a try. I am going to stick some ice cubes in it too. And then I'm going to put in a scoop of keto brains. I've gotten out of the habit of daily. But after Triple B and E, I want to get back into it daily. Because I do love it. Sorry, I'm blending it well because I want to make a little bit of foam on top. Because the London Fog is also foamy. So I do make London Fogs with cream, and I have my little milk frother heater thingy. And that's fun, but I don't do it all that often because using cream, it can be easy to be excessive in your calories. But as you can see, I just created a nice little foam out of my keto brains. And yeah, so I'm gonna put a couple ice cubes in there and we're ready to head out the door for work. Well, it is almost 6:30. I've been home for about 45 minutes. Ghost desperately wants me to play. He's got his ball. Yeah, so I've been trying to decide if I was actually hungry, and I'm not hungry. So I'm not going to eat dinner at this time. If anything, I'll make like a cup of hot cocoa in a little bit. I was also trying to decide if I want to complete my homework assignment tonight. It's due tomorrow. All I have to do is write it. It's 500 words. It's not that big of a deal. But I decided I'm just going to do it last minute. It really won't take me that long. We're talking like 90 minutes max. And it's not due till midnight. So I'll just come home tomorrow and I'll make that my priority and do it. I'm feeling tired. and drained. It's been a weekend. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Work has been a lot. Encountered some new situations that wasn't covered in trading, which is fine. It's going to happen. So I learned a lot, I think. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to relax and just get on the bed, put my feet up, drink some water because I'm thirsty. And I'm going to just try and get into this book. I am 60 pages in. I'm liking it. I can't say that I love it yet because the story is still building. It hooked me right from the get-go. And in the last couple chapters that I was reading today at work, it was like introducing new characters. So I was a little bit lost for a second. I think I'm back on track now. And what I just want to do is just want to get in and read for a solid few hours and really get invested in the story. And I think that I'm really going to enjoy it. This is pretty good. It's just different. It's just different. It's not, for me, a spicy romance book, I can be hooked instantly and I can get through them pretty quickly. But I'm a romance girly and I always have, and that's true of pretty much most romances I can get into super, super easy. But I am enjoying fantasy. It's just different. And everybody keeps saying it's really good. A guy at work, we were talking about it and a guy at work read it and he said that he loved it. And it was a fantastic book. So hopefully I will continue to love it. I don't hate it. I'm just not into the plot yet entirely. It's building still. All right, well, I'm going to go just relax on the bed and read for a little bit. And if I make some cocoa, actually, I think I'm just going to go ahead and make some cocoa. So let's get that made first. I've started my water. So this is how I'm going to make my cocoa tonight. I grabbed my Miranda Kerr Friendship Royal Albert mug. I have 1 packet of chocolate element tea. Normally I'll just make it with hot water. But tonight I have a tiny bit of sugar-free whipped cream that I've been working on it's lasted me a really long time. Just put it that way. So there's a little bit in there I want to get out. And then, since it's like holiday time and I love peppermint mochas, we're going to make some peppermint hot chocolate. My water is heating, so I'm going to do that by adding my packet. And it is quite salty, but I like the salt. So once our water is up to temperature, I'm going to pour in the hot water, add a little bit of the peppermint syrup, an ice cube most likely, and top with some whipped cream. So let's finish our cocoa. There was just enough whipped cream for my cocoa, which was pretty cool. So let's go head in and get some reading done. So I did read for a few minutes, and as I was reading, the book was starting to get good, and then I went, I need to do some editing because my goal this week was to edit each night so that I can keep better track and not have like 80 clips at the end of the week to edit and manage. So I figured this would be a way for me just to spend a little bit of time editing, and I haven't done it at all since I started this section of this vlog. So I am now sitting down to do some editing. So let's get that done. And then, yeah, we'll call it a night after that. But let's do some editing before I get totally lost and forget to do it again. All right, I'm caught up on editing for now. So I'll have to do it again tomorrow evening. And so far, that will help. I spent about an hour working on editing, and next week's video is already going to be fairly long. And I was worried because I thought I didn't have enough clips, but I'm going to probably be just fine. So we're going to go ahead and sign off for the evening, and I'm going to go put my jammies on and then read for the next couple hours, and then we'll hit the ground running. Tomorrow will be day number 4 of 6 for me, and then I have to do homework tomorrow night. So stay tuned to see how tomorrow goes. We will chat again in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is 7:18 on December 22nd on Sunday. I didn't sleep well, so I'm not feeling fantastic. I have no appetite this morning, so I am not going to eat. But I also have like zero energy because I didn't sleep well. So I am packing a Celsius, and then I'm going to Publix and I'm going to get a salad for food, and I'm going to stop and get coffee. I shouldn't, but I'm going to just because it's easy and I just don't want to deal with thinking about food right now. It's been a long morning already. The door to the apartment is not working properly. It is. It works, but it works too well, if that's a thing. Piper, if I take out Ghost, Piper often feels left behind, so she'll scratch at the door. Well, apparently the doorknob is very efficient at this point. She escaped a couple weeks ago, and it sent me on a 20-minute run. So this morning I was taking Ghost out, and I heard a scratch, and I was like, you know what? I know that door is closed. I'm going to pay attention. So he's trying to run around, do his business. Poor guy didn't get to do his business outside. He's got a pal in the house, which is fine. Nothing the first scratch. I heard a scratch again, and I see the door pop open. And I was like, Piper, get in the house. Luckily, because I was going toward her, she backed into the house as I was coming with Ghost. Because I almost nearly had to go for a run. That would have been very bad at this point. I have a headache, and I'm just exhausted. And I know that's because I was tossing and turning all night for the most part. So I'm going to fill my water, and I'm going to head out the door so I have time to go to Publix and get coffee. And yeah, I'm going to get my work day done. And then I got to come home and I got to write a paper. And then I have 2 more work days to go. I am just very tired at this point. I considered calling out. I almost did. It would have made things somewhat easier, but we're planning to do both 2KK cruises next December. And to do that, I have to save up all my days off, and to get all 9 of my paid leave days, I actually need to not miss any work or take any time off, other than like I can request specific days that can be my weekend, which is one nice thing about not having set days off is I can float those around. So yeah, no time off for me. So I am gonna just get on my day, and I will check in soon.
So I'm in my car and I just got to Publix or done with Publix. I did get a Caesar salad. It's the only thing that sounded good. Of course, I will throw out the croutons, and then they had a pepperoni cheese cup. I have no idea if I'm going to be hungry for either of these today, but they'll be available in case I do want them. So now I'm going to head to Dutch Brothers and get some coffee.
All right, it's 10 to 6. I just got home. Confession time. I did not eat my lunch. I ate the pepperoni and cheese cup, mostly out of boredom. I'm not really hungry right now either, but I'm feeling nauseous, so I kind of feel like I have to. And I've entered that vicious cycle. I'm nauseous, so I don't want to eat or drink, but I need to eat and drink so that I'm not nauseous. Yeah, so my chest is definitely congested, and I'm feeling it like right here. I've been going hot and cold all day. So my body is definitely trying to fight something. My daughter gave me some Mucinex. I took some this morning. I will probably try to take some this afternoon. I almost called out today. I probably should have done that, but I didn't because technically weekends are usually only 2 people anyway, and they're usually slow, and I didn't want to do that to my coworker. Whereas if I call out on a Monday, there's usually more of us, so it's a little bit easier to absorb that. So yeah, I'm most likely going to call out tomorrow and just take a day and rest. Then I'll work Tuesday, I'll be off Wednesday, I'll work Thursday, and I'll be off Friday and Saturday, and hopefully that will give my body enough rest. But for tonight, I need to eat. And I have a homework assignment that I didn't do last night because I was feeling really tired that I've got to do tonight. So I'm going to go eat this salad, and then I'm going to do some homework and get that done. And then honestly, I think I'm just going to go to bed, and hopefully a bunch of sleep will help. I'm going to see if I can take a Tylenol PM or something with the Mucinex. I think I can. I'm not entirely sure. But I'll research that before I do that. And then it's just going to be an early morning. But it was nice to wear my new work shirt to work. Although I do have to give it back if I leave. So that's kind of sad, but it is what it is. All right, I will check in soon. I ate my salad. It was pretty good. So now I'm going to make some hot chocolate with some LMNT. I'm going to put some marshmallow in it. Because I have sugar-free marshmallow syrup. And hopefully hot electrolytes will help. And then I'm going to watch a 20-minute video about books. And then I have to do my homework. And then it's crawling into bed for sure. But yeah, I have some Da Vinci toasted marshmallow that I'm just going to put in here. Make it like a s'mores cocoa. We'll blend it all together. And now I have instant hot cocoa. All right, I'll check in later. It's now just after 7 o'clock, and I'm getting ready to start my homework. I have to do a discussion board post. That's going to be about 500 words. It's only worth 3 points. So it was actually kind of tempting to not do it at all, but I am going to go ahead and just knock it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed this process up and let you guys see a little bit of my writing, and then we'll go from there. So it's just about 8:15, and I have gone ahead and I have finished my assignment. It's only worth 3 points, so I just did it. I didn't make it super complicated, didn't put a whole lot of thought in it. Just this week was about pain, so I just shared my experience with chronic pain, some of the treatments that I went through, some of the thoughts that I had based on the readings that I read this week, and alluded back to those references and things like that. So showing that I read the material and I understand the material and how I absorb the material. So it is what it is. I'm sure it'll be fine, and that's good enough. You can hear that I do sound quite congested at this point. But I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to sign off this video for the night. I have about 5 video clips from today that I do wanna upload and edit just before I head to bed. I should be able to head to bed by about 9 o'clock, I hope. And then we'll just see how I feel in the morning. When I'm resting and just calm, I do feel a little bit better, but we'll just have to take it one day at a time. So I will chat with you tomorrow. Hello, and welcome back to Sarah's Joyful Journey. I'm Sarah Joy. It is Monday, the 23rd. It's like 10:15. I stayed home from work because I wasn't feeling great. And then I had a burst of energy. I still have no appetite, but I'm gonna eat in a little bit. I had a burst of energy and I decided to do some deep cleaning. I was influenced by TikTok. And let me tell you what, I'm a clean person. I clean every week. I mop, I scrub, I deep clean, and I am horrified by what I just scrubbed out of my floor. Oh, I don't know if I should show you, but I kind of want to show you because it's a huge, huge difference. Now, for the record, the flooring in my apartment is about 10 years old now. So it is not the greatest flooring. It is, according to Florida renters law, it has lived its life. I don't think it's ever been properly cleaned. And I've been in this apartment 6 years. And like I said, I clean a lot. I mop 2 to 3 times a week. Mopping was not doing it. My cleaner that I was using was not doing it. I got a different cleaner and I got a scrub brush. And today I got to the kitchen. I have a headache, which means I've probably overdone it. And I'm dehydrated. So I've got to hydrate and eat some food before I continue cleaning on. But let me show you. We're going to go on a little adventure over to where there's better light and I can show you the floor, what it looked like, and now what it looks like when it's clean. No judgment, people. And because I'm just showing you real life as a person who cleans a lot. I was shocked. So this is my floor that was mopped a couple of days ago. I thought it was a darker wood pattern. Quote, thought it was darker. This is my kitchen floor after scrubbing for an hour and a half. It is totally different. Dirty, what I thought was clean. Now pretty sparkly clean. I guess I shouldn't be embarrassed, but I kind of am. Because clearly, what I thought I was cleaning, I was not cleaning. Do I think I'll have to scrub an hour and a half each time I do the floor? Absolutely not. This was just, it was funny because I started just lightly scrubbing because I did not expect things to come off. And then I saw the water getting blacker and blacker and blacker. And I went, oh my goodness, this is way bigger of a job than I anticipated it being. So I immediately called Matt and FaceTimed him and said, I gotta show you something. Floor before, floor after. And he went, that's disgusting. And I said, yeah. He goes, we mop all the time. We clean all the time. You get on the hands and knees and you scrub, deep scrub all the time. Apparently, I didn't have the right cleaner and the right tools. Here's my scrubber brush. But I want to get another one because it kept popping off. So this one is not quite industrial strength enough. But probably by time I'm done getting all my floors scrubbed, this one will be adequate enough to at least, once a month, maybe twice a month. Just go through and scrub. I don't think I'll have to do it every week. But now that I know what a truly clean floor looks like, I know what to look for. But yeah, I'm a hot mess. I'm dehydrated and sweating. So let me get some water made and some electrolytes and figure out what I want for breakfast. And then we will get more onto our day of playing hooky from work. So yeah, I just had a lot and I was stressing and I wasn't feeling that great, but this morning I was feeling a little bit better. I still feel like I desperately need to sit down and rest for a little bit. So I'm gonna do some electrolytes and rest, and then I'll come back when we finally eat breakfast. I know I've talked about it before, but I'm gonna talk about it again because it is just so amazing. This is seriously my favorite way to drink these two new salties. This is cherry chill and lemon lime twist. I put them both in my 40-ounce Stanley, so it's nice and big. Remember, these are meant for 16-ounce bottles, so this is even still too much water. All the scrubbing means my hand is not going to tear that. I've used all my energy on scrubbing currently. So now I have some electrolytes in my water bottle, and I'm going to go enjoy that. And then I will come back once I figure out what I want to eat. Well, I'm sitting at my desk because with my feet up on the bed, because I just finished scrubbing the floor. That took me all day. I'm still not hungry, although I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry, so I'll be eating soon. But I wanted to record this clip, and then I'm just gonna go get in the shower because I feel gross. But my floor is clean, very, very clean, and I'm really happy with it. So it was worth all the effort. So I'll check in soon.
It is 4:15 and I'm finally hungry, so I'm having a taco bowl and a salty electrolyte, sparkling electrolyte. So I'm gonna go enjoy that. After my hamburger, I was still hungry. So Matt made me some bacon. Now I'm gonna go eat bacon and read a book, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Definitely resting time. I ate about half that bacon and gave Matt the other half. I am full and content, and now I am going to work on reading the Book of Doors. So it's getting pretty good. So I'm just going to rest for the rest of the evening. So signing off again. I will see you tomorrow.
Good morning, welcome back. It is about 6:35 on Tuesday, December 24th, so it is Christmas Eve. I still don't feel great, but I do need to go to work today, so I am going to do that. I put on my new dress, and it's very comfortable and flowy, and it's got good pockets, but I just wanted something simple, so that's what I did. So now let's go ahead and get breakfast going because we have the premiere of Tea Tuesday in just a little bit. I am a little bit hungry this morning, which is a good thing. So I have a bit of an appetite. So we're gonna get breakfast made, and then we're gonna make a simple, quick lunch. 2 days till Triple B and E. Pretty much gonna start Triple B and E on Christmas, unofficially. But officially in some sense. All right, well, let's make our breakfast. So here's my breakfast. I don't know if I'm gonna eat all this, but I made it just because this is typically what I eat. I have 6 sausages and 6 eggs, and then I'm starting off with some sparkling grapefruit lemon tea because I can still have it today, and I'm gonna enjoy my flavored electrolytes. All right, so I will show you my lunch in just a moment, and then I have got to go premiere Tea Tuesday. All right, so here's my lunch. I have some turkey lunch meat, some cheese, and some pickles, a Celsius. And then yesterday I found one keto brick in a bag. It was white chocolate peppermint. I don't know if I'll eat all of that. I'm sure I'll eat some of that. But yeah, that is my lunch. So now I'm gonna go premiere Tea Tuesday, and then I will check in before I head to work. All right, well, I did lay down for like 45 minutes. I have an awful headache, so I am going to take some medicine. I went and I stopped and I got a Celsius. It's gonna be a 2 Celsius day for me. I think I'm just going to need it to get through the day because I just don't feel good. So, all right, well, I am going to take some medicine, and I'm like 3 minutes from work, so I'm gonna go in and get my work day done, and I will check in soon. All right, it's been a busy day. I got off work early, which was kind of cool, so we got let go early. And then I got some really cute Christmas gifts that were thoughtful. One had candy in it, but I just gave that to the family. But one of the girls gave me a Celsius, and she gave everybody their favorite beverage, which I thought was really cool. And I got some chapstick and a candle. So I love that. And then my boss gave everybody chocolate, but she knows I don't do sugar. So what she did is she got me several cans of Pepsi Zero minis. So I'm so excited about that because she knows I do like Pepsi. And then Matt just printed me something that is the most adorable thing on the planet. And he's gonna print me a stand because it is definitely gonna go to work with me. But he made me a baby Eeyore. Well, he printed that for me, so that's awesome. Then my plans for the evening are to read. I've been off since 2:30. We drove across town, which yes, I realize it is Christmas Eve and that is crazy, but we did it anyway because I ordered a book and I wanted to go to the bookstore. So I ordered this one this morning and I picked it up and I was looking for another book and I ended up ordering it because they didn't have it. But in the meantime, I got this book that is supposed to be really good too. North is the Night, and it's sprayed edges, no surprise on that one. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to wrap up this video because I'm gonna go get my Christmas jammies. I'm gonna make myself a cup of hot tea, and then I'm crawling into bed with a book and I'm going to read for the rest of the evening and just relax and enjoy the time. So I will see you guys in the morning and show you what we're having for Christmas. Good morning, Merry Christmas. It is about 8:50 on Christmas morning. I've just gotten the floor mopped. I took care of my plants, got a couple repotted and things like that. So that was fun. And then I think I'm going to grab a Celsius because it's the last day I can. And I'm gonna go read for a little bit and then we're gonna start our dinner probably in a couple hours. We'll probably eat this afternoon. I'm not super hungry this morning, so we'll probably just plan on having one big meal. So we're gonna be doing pork belly and picanha. I'm gonna cook the pork belly first. And then that'll give us some leftovers to start triple B and E. Although today is gonna be mock triple B and E for the most part. I'll allow myself some sweetened beverages, but food-wise, it's pretty much gonna be spot on with triple B and E. All right, well, I will check in soon. It's about 11 a.m., just before 11 a.m., and we were both feeling hungry, so I cooked up some stew beef in the air fryer, coated it with garlic and Parmesan and butter, and that is going to be meal one for the day. All right, it's about 3 o'clock. I've been busy. I did an edited video. I recorded the first video for the health psych series. And now, Ghost is wanting all my attention. We're gonna go ahead and start the pork belly. Earlier in the day, I was thinking I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. We're just gonna have a later dinner. It's totally fine. Because I want the pork belly tomorrow, so I'm gonna cook it tonight so that I don't have to cook it tomorrow because tomorrow is the beginning of triple B and E. And my goal is 30 days, and Matt's kind of going along for the ride, sort of. He won't be totally adhering to it because he's going to have cream in his coffee and sweetened beverages, and I'm not. So let's get this pork belly going. My pork belly is seasoned with Redmond's apple pecan and garlic pepper, and it's going to go into the oven for about 2 hours today. And once it's cooked an hour, I'll start getting the picanha ready. There's about an hour left on the pork belly, and this is our picanha. So we're going to get this prepped, and it's got to sit out for about an hour before it goes in the oven. Pork belly came out of the oven and I cut it up and I cooked it in the air fryer. So if you want to see how I do this, I do have a video that you can check out. So pork belly is done and we still probably have about an hour and 20 minutes before the picanha is done and we can eat our dinner. So I'm gonna go back to reading my book. I got stuff to make little gift bags for my coworkers.
I am going to go and get some, they all eat sugar, so I'm going to get some candy because it's an easy way to do it. But I had Matt print some different Mickey earrings. So I work with all girls and they all like Disney. So we have different Disney Mickey earrings. These ones are going to be mine. The others are already packed away. So that is what I did. And our picanha is going to be done in just a few minutes.
Picanha just came out of the oven. It looks delicious, and Matt is going to cut that up for us, and then we're going to finally eat some dinner. Well, there is my Christmas dinner. Ooh, I forgot pork belly. That's okay. I'll save that mostly for tomorrow.
So today I've gotten quite a bit of reading done in the Book of Doors. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I, if you like some fantasy, modern, and super, it's kind of got a super villain feel to it, but it's pretty good. So I am about 257 pages into a 400-page book. So it's going well, and I'm really enjoying it. Not one of the best books I've read, but enjoyable nonetheless. It's probably going to be about a 3.5-star book, but I do like it. But in the meantime, to help spur me on with finishing the book, I've picked my next wrapped book. I am not going to open it yet. This time I wanted a paperback, and I know I can tell by feel that this is a paperback, and this one seems like it's not too thick. So this will be the book number 2 that I open as soon as I'm done with this one. Well, that's going to wrap up this video for the Joyful Vlog or the Joyful Life vlog series. I will see you guys tomorrow in the beginning of a new video starting triple B&E. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. I know it's going to be quite a challenge for me, and I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned to see more of that journey as we head along. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. And subscribe. Hopefully we'll have another giveaway as soon as I get to 700, maybe 700 subscribers. We'll see. Or 1,000. Let's go for 1,000. I'll do another giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. All right. Have a wonderful and joyful evening, and we will chat again soon.